All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round number 2 of the G2A JORD Wood Watches Cheese Only Tournament hosted by us, LAGTV, and we have got Bayaz back.
Bayaz, boys!
If you guys don't know who Bayaz is, he won most creative cheese in the last tournament.
Yes.
And I shipped him out a Ozone headset, so he's probably wearing that right now, enjoying it while he's playing.
I have to imagine.
Yes, sir. So he's going to try and this time win. There is no creative cheese prize this time, so he's going to have to get top 3.
He has to get there.
There's 3 prizes this time, so it's all gravy.
Exactly. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of K-pop.
The G, baby, G, baby.
We are on Catalina.
Yes.
Catalina is the name of a song by a subgroup of after school called Orange Caramel, and Orange Caramel called the song, like I said, Catalina, which has, I have no idea what relation to anything, but they're dressed up as sushi in that one. You've seen that video, I think, when you've stopped by my... See, I thought I was the only person on the planet, really, that was, in the Starcraft world that legitimately listens to K-pop. And then it turns out that somebody else in the Starcraft community made that connection, and now BaseTradeTV.
Shoutouts to Base Trade.
Shoutouts to Base Trade, you guys are killing it. Those bastards are infringing on my K-pop territory. They made Catalina hoi 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 fucking emoticons.
Oh shit.
And every time they play on Catalina, everybody's spamming that shit. That's... I don't know if I'm happy because the K-pop is spreading.
Be happy.
Or if I want to hate on it because it feels like somebody's biting my shit. But anyway,
you're jelly, bro.
Base Trade TV, you guys are fucking awesome. Love you guys.
What looks like Extremist is going to be opening up Forge. We do have a pool here for Bayaz. Bayaz always with the creative cheese, so I'm just... and I don't know, does he go random? I think he goes random too. I'm almost certain he plays random and he just does whatever.
I don't know, I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Neither was I.
All I know is that he usually
Yes,
does
he
really
is random.
great
I'm
stuff.
looking at on the delay on the stream.
Well, thank God for the delay.
Yes, sir. So it is going to be a cannon rush, and I think it might be a proxy hatch here from Bayaz. Yes, he's going to go proxy hatch versus cannon rushing. And for some reason, Extremist is cannon rushing outside of the base. This is a cheese-only tournament. Why are you... You know,
if you're gonna do it, you gotta go all the way into the base because you're not gonna work your way into the base.
No, it's Zerg. I mean, you're only gonna get so close into the creep. Look at that. Extremist, though, notices the hatch, has a Zealot going ham on it. We have a second proxy hatch going down for Bayaz as well.
Damn.
So he's gonna make Extremist make some hard, tough decisions here. Meanwhile, putting out a couple of cannons at the natural of Bayaz. But once again, all this is really going to do is stop any lings that are going to come down, but if he's going to build lings, he's going to do it inside his base.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to happen up there. It's going to happen down here in one of these two, and this is kind of epic now because it's forcing Extremist to pull a lot of probes off the line just to try and get it done. I'm surprised he hasn't started to put a pylon more forward to help those Zealots out, because I actually don't know if the Zealots are going to be able to kill it before lings get out. It's going to be awfully close.
No, he's going to cancel. He's going to cancel, but he's going to drop down another one. No! And that is what she wrote. But the lings actually do come from the base. Obviously, the cannons did not finish in time. They're gonna try and lend some aid here. He needs to keep this drone alive if he wants to put down another hatch. Meanwhile, the lings, though, gonna get some probe kills. Another drone. 2 more hatches are going down. He is going ham with the proxy hatches at him.
Bayaz, I fucking love you, bro.
He doesn't give a shit if he wins or loses. He's here to put on a show, folks, and that's exactly what he's doing. And look at this! Oh no, he doesn't get the cancel off!
Oh,
no, that's not good.
That's actually a huge hit. I mean, he still has 570
It's still not good.
But it's still not good.
It's bad news bears.
He's just going for it. At this point, he's going to be able to probably just start thinking about building something back at home.
He's just going to have to retreat. I mean, he attempted the cheese, and...
several times
over. Meanwhile, Extremist, though, is still continuing on with his cannon rush. He's going to try and work his way into the base. This is, it's unfortunate that second drone...
that was so close.
The first drone died, and then he didn't get a cancel off
it was so close.
on that other hatch, but props for the try here. Still, Extremist, very all in, even still. No gas, obviously, no core. He's just got cannons in these Zealots, and that's all she wrote. In fact, I think Bayaz, if he plays his cards right here, he puts up a couple of spine crawlers, he keeps these lings out of harm's way, he can go into the base and start doing some harassment on the mineral line.
Absolutely. No, he's definitely not out of it yet. 100%. He's got time. This Spinecraw is going to finish before the cannon does, and he's got 2 of them. So, well, I'm not, you know, big on math, but 2 is greater than 1.
Yeah, it is.
In at least most math cases.
I mean, unless you take like 2 Asian penises and you put it up against 1 black penis, then you're gonna need like 6 Asian penises.
Wow, you're really underselling that dick. At that point, you're like, they could be secondary measurements for inches at that point. It's just, that's awful. Yeah. I'm gonna make no comment. All you Asian people, you keep doing your thing. You keep doing your fucking thing.
You do your thing.
Probably a lot of Asians with bigger dicks than me.
Hey, you know
just by sheer number of Asians on the planet, one of them is hung way harder.
You know
than
what?
I am.
My shit would shrink up too if I had to listen to K-pop all day.
Oh, mine only gets bigger.
Oh God. All right, well,
Catalina!
It looks like we are starting to turn this into a normal-ass game from this point on, and rightfully so.
Ball. That's fair ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Both guys gave their attempted cheeses several opportunities. Bayaz with more hatcheries than any other structure that has been produced yet.
I think Bayaz has probably built like 5 hatches, 6 hatches in total. He's still only sitting on 14 drones to the 23 probes that Extremis has, so there is obviously a very big lead here for Extremis, and unfortunately he just can't go out and build a natural. He's not even going to get a drone out. It's going to die even before it gets out of the base, so he's basically forced to, pardon me, get a Nydus. I mean, I don't know what else he can do at this point. He's not going to get enough roaches. I don't know why Extremis is saying wow.
Neither do I.
Maybe I'm missing something
I really
here.
hope that Extremis is now not figuring that that Bayaz is no longer cheesing just because he's in his base. Oh no, he forgot his core.
Oh,
that's awful.
He still hasn't built his core, and I talked about that like 5 minutes ago. And the core still isn't down. I don't know why he decided to say that to Bayaz.
Neither do I.
Why would you say that?
Hey, good sportsmanship. That's actually just stupid.
Well, actually, you know what? He's probably thinking, "Damn, LAGTV is tearing me a new asshole right now for forgetting my core."
Actually, we totally didn't even realize.
We didn't even realize it, so that's where we're at right now.
You done fucked it up.
That's why we don't cast anything professional. that's
true. That's the truth. That's the hashtag truth.
Yeah, that is the truth right there.
Oh,
Queens.
by the way, shameless advertising. Hit the sponsor links underneath this video.
That's right.
Go and check out JORD Watches and G2A Gaming.
Go do it.
Go do it. You're gonna save yourself some money, make yourself more fashionable, and get games for cheaper. You can buy that new watch that you didn't have the money for by buying games on G2A.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Huh?
Fucking A, bro.
That's
Fucking
right.
A.
That's right. Take me to the Thunderdome.
Here we go. There it is, boys. There's the Nydus, and just as I suspected, and you know what? He not only forgot his core, but then he forgot his warp gate research. He is shitting the bed.
He was crumbling under the pressure.
He was so far ahead in this game that there was pretty much no way for Bayaz to win, but him actually forgetting that core. Oh, 2 Void Rays though finishing up.
Okay.
This is
all right,
this Nydus needs to happen now, and that
my
Artosis
God.
pylon needs to go down.
Bayaz, be the god!
If he can manage to get in here
god.
and kill
Be
this
the
pylon,
god.
the
Be the
Nydus
god.
is about to finish.
Go.
It's gonna be close.
Go.
He's chrono boosting them.
Go!
The Mothership Core's out.
Go.
No!
Go.
There it is. He needs to get
The
this.
pylon.
He needs to get the pylon right now. He needs to die.
Holy
you need to fucking
shit, get the pylon.
Go! No! 1 Void Ray.
He can still do it.
He can still do it. He can't let the other Void Ray get out. No! Oh, he can't get out. And the Queens. He needs to get a transfuse on this bitch.
Transfuse.
He needs to transfuse. All mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made, but another Nydus is coming.
Him not getting that second Void Ray out was game changing. That right there alone, folks, may have just won Bayaz the game. No joke. You have no idea how important that second Void Ray was to completing, and it just does not. And now here comes the rush, all because the core wasn't finished. The warp gate research still only 70% done. The main Nexus is dying here. He's gonna be able to go into the natural if he can go down immediately and get this other Artosis pylon, or he can just run in behind the mineral line and take him out. He does have enough energy though for an overcharge. He is forced to put down the fleet beacon. I don't know what he can do here, Adam.
Neither do I. Right now, I mean, I'm still reeling over the fact that we.
Oh god, the core's gotta go down.
Do it! Do it!
The warp gate research still is not completed at 13 minutes.
This has been a game of inches, or in Jeff's terms, a game of Asian penises.
That is, yeah. It is definitely a game of Asian penises, ladies and gentlemen, and unfortunately, Extremis most certainly is not Asian, judging by his skills here in this game. Forgetting the core is something, it's just so not Asian-like whatsoever. and it looks like Bayaz sitting on one base and punishing Extremis, but Bayaz, though, he can't get complacent here. He still needs to move forward and get some shit done. A third base has gone down here for Extremis. He can't wait too much longer. Another Stargate is finished enough, and all he has is one queen. He needs to make this work now.
Thing is, I don't know if with an overcharge, I don't know if he has enough to make this happen. He needs to get rid of those 2 pylons. Just sacrifice life.
Oh god, but these cannons are doing so much damage.
Oh, that's absolutely huge damage.
Where's the overcharge? You need to overcharge. There it is. You waited too long, dude. He took so much heat from those cannons.
Bayaz should have gone right for those 2 pylons, took them out, and just got whacked right behind the base.
He should have just went right behind the mineral line and just I would have just torn these probes a new asshole, and then when the overcharge goes off, back out and then come back in. You're never gonna kill that Nexus there with 5 cannons and an overcharge. The spore callers are down. Is he gonna throw a Tempest?
No. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh, the throws are real.
Furthermore, proving he is not Asian, ladies and gentlemen. There is no Korean blood in this guy whatsoever. Meanwhile, up here, one Void Ray going ham on a Spore Crawler, and that is just not going to work. Still sitting on one base. He's going to have to Nydus his way to another mineral area to build another hatchery. I mean, he can't sit on one base forever. We're on 2 base Protoss. There is a lot of probes out there. 46 to 20. I know it looks grim here for Extremis, but he can just win by sheer numbers after a while. I mean, shit, he could probably kill him with just probes after so long. He can build so many probes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately for Bayaz, he hasn't really been able to get outside of his base to do anything. He could, like you said, Nydus to do it. He hasn't thought to do so. Maybe he thinks he can still wrap this game up. He might actually think that this expansion is the only thing that the Protoss has, just by what he has seen in terms of units and stuff to this point. He might not actually expect there to be more than that, but and well, can we check the view? Maybe he did like see it with an Overlord or something, this third base.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he sees it.
Okay.
He sees it.
He knows it.
He
and
knows it's
now,
there.
Extremis is going for a third. So.
Oh shit! He's gonna put the hatch down in his main.
Oh, BM. Well, I mean, why not?
Why not? I mean, his defense is here, but the Tempest was such a perfect transition. Although he threw the first one, this Void Ray is gonna go down.
The throw is real on that
He
one.
threw the first Tempest, but I mean, shit, he's got 3 of them out now. What can Bayaz do? All he can do at this point is like Tech Mutalisk, and I don't even see that. How is he gonna get? I don't know, man. I think he missed his window. He really did.
I think he did as well. At this point now, he's gonna need. Well, I don't know. He's gonna need a lot of something.
I actually don't know. That's the thing. I don't have a possible out for him. These Tempests are just gonna tear him a new strip. I have to give it to Extremist. He did such a great job at immediately transitioning into another base and now getting another base. So although he was looking very grim for a while, he just never stopped advancing his economy and just holding off Bayaz. Over time, eventually, he'll take the lead unless he did something crazy to completely throw, like he kept throwing in Tempest or something to his death.
Now the problem is that air toss is a real bitch to deal with. Especially if you're not already ready for it. Now, Bayaz, if he had another base a while ago, probably could have transitioned faster to deal with this. Unfortunately, he did not, and now he is basically just forced to huddle up and try and figure out what the hell he wants to do. And I don't know if he knows what he wants to do because he's still just building Spore Crawlers and Queens.
I have to hand it to these players, man. They're putting up a really good game for us on the second game in this tournament. This is already a highlight game for me. There is such crazy cheeses back and forth. Bayaz showing us why he was the favorite player of last tournament, because the guy just doesn't give up. It's creative every single time he is in a game. He doesn't care about winning or losing. He puts on a show, and he's doing it again here. He is going to lose this game. I don't see a possible way for Bayaz to come back. I mean, these Spore Crawlers at this point, just not enough. He's got more Tempest than Spore Crawlers, for Christ's sake. There is not a chance, and holy tits, he's going to come back and win this game. But once again, got to hand it to Extremist for taking an extreme situation, pardon the puns here, and owning it up. I mean, the guy played pretty much perfectly economy-wise. I mean, he made some dumb mistakes with the core. He had this game pretty much from start to finish. He was throwing it a little bit with that core and then not getting the warp gate research, an unfortunate break with that pylon, but he managed to make a comeback here. Oh, man. And this is ripped.
Well, to be fair, yeah, like you said, Bayaz goes hard in we said this before, he goes hard in the paint.
Yep.
He doesn't fuck around.
No.
He goes for it all the way. And there it is with Extremist taking the GG. Bayaz, our boy, getting put out, unfortunately, but in style. He went all the way.
What a game.
He went all the way.
What a game.
He took that to the bank.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the check bounced, but he got it to the bank.
He got it to the bank, needless to say. So, really, really good game. Everybody in chat, say Baus one time. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button for that game. Bayaz, Extremist, putting on a great show. I can't wait to see Extremist a little bit later on in the tournament as he will advance. The next round is going to be a best of 3, so we're going to get a little bit more of these players, but we are going to cast one more game in round 2 to keep the, the flow of the tournament going here so you guys don't take too much breaks. Please, guys, go check out our sponsors, G2A.com and JORD Wood Watches. Links are underneath the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, underneath this video. If you want to buy a game on G2A, use the promo code BOUS for an extra 3% off. There are some huge Valentine's Day sales happening all week, so check them out. And of course, the JORD Wood Watches. Man, these watches are pretty sick. Check them out, even if it doesn't hurt to look. Just go look at these watches. They're going to win you over.
Absolutely.
They're going to win you over. They're classy as hell.
100%.
Shameless advertisement for our sponsors, but this wouldn't be possible without them. We'll see you guys in just a moment. Stay tuned.